So today is National Brandied Fruit Day, which, despite what you may have heard, is not actually a holiday dedicated to getting the corpse of Freddie Mercury drunk. That's Queen Sloshing Eve. Easy mistake to make. No, Brandied Fruit Day is about celebrating the perfect combination of brandy and fruit. Settle down, we're not talking about the time that you tried to turn your gay cousin straight by buying him a dozen lap dances from the fake French stripper at the Spearmint Rhino. That's the wrong combination of brandy and fruit. What we're talking about is actual drinkable brandy and real edible produce kind of fruit that you sort of combine into an alcoholic jelly that you could spread over cakes and ice creams or, the fake French stripper from the Spearmint Rhino. But anyway, brandy and fruit should be the most natural pairing since Star Trek and 40-year-old virgins. But for anyone who gets the dumbass idea to try to make brandied fruit in their own kitchen, it both sucks and blows. Why? Because the food zealots have decided to make brewing brandied fruit into an exercise in watching paint dry as opposed to the hoity-toity equivalent of 80 proof Jello shots it deserves to be. Here's a typical brandied fruit recipe. Take a little bit of sugar, a little bit more water, and a whole lot of brandy, and boil it into a syrup without somehow setting your eyebrows on fire. Then take that syrup and pour it over some chopped citrus fruits. But wait, we're not done. Scoop all of that mess into some moonshine-worthy mason jars, seal them up, and wait 2 to 10 weeks for it all to get nice, fermented, and hallucinatory. That's right, 2 to 10 weeks. Because what I'm looking for is a recipe that requires a lunar calendar to time properly. Screw that. I've got brandy, I've got fruit, and I've got about 10,000 things better to do with my time than wait for my E85 cherry frosting to spoil correctly. So take my advice. Get out of the kitchen and spend Brandied Fruit Day with some pre-made desserts and someone you love. Or at least someone who doesn't mind the feeling of $20 bills being stuffed into her thong. Your gay cousin can drive. That's Brandied Fruit Day, and this is Food Rants.